Did you know that over 1 million home invasions happen every year in the US? That's roughly one burglary every 23 seconds. While the main concern is property loss, with victims collectively losing an estimated $3.4 billion yearly, there's a more alarming issue. Approximately 430 of these invasions result in fatalities each year. Can you imagine yourself and your family being caught off guard in your own house, face to face with an intruder? If this individual is high on something, scaring them off won't work, so you'll probably need to stop them, which means you might have to use lethal force. But what if you've sworn off guns, or you can't legally own one due to a felony? We've done the homework. Hopefully we can help. Welcome back to Bolt vs. Lever. In this video, we'll talk about what we believe are 6 of the best non-lethal options on the market. Because in the end, family matters most. Let's get right into it. Number 6. Byrna TCR. The TCR in Byrna TCR stands for Tactical Compact Rifle. It sits at a price point of around $599.99, so it is quite expensive, especially when compared to something like a PSA PA-15 in 5.56. But that's just how it is with non-lethal guns. The TCR launcher delivers a solid blend of performance and versatility that has owners buzzing. When it comes to dishing out punishment, the TCR doesn't mess around. It has more than enough oomph to stop a bad guy in their tracks, and owners love it that they can get the job done without crossing the line into lethal force. Sure, some might mistake it for an airsoft gun, but if a would-be intruder spots you holding one of these, it would probably be enough to make them think twice about sticking around. As far as performance, the TCR fires 68 caliber projectiles, like kinetic solids for pure impact, eco-kinetics for environmentally friendly use, and rubber ball grenades for non-lethal defense. These zip out of the barrel at over 300 feet per second, packing enough punch to deliver around 15.2 joules of kinetic energy. That kind of power can cause serious pain for any would-be intruder, even through layers of clothing, and with an effective range of over 75 feet, it's got you covered whether the situation unfolds indoors or just outside of your property. The Byrna TCR uses a simple but effective mechanism, powered by 12-gram CO2 cartridges. Each cartridge lasts for about 19 shots, so it does give you plenty of opportunities to handle a situation before needing to reload. It is a semi-auto, so it allows for quick follow-up shots, and the included 12-round primary magazine and 7-round backup mag mean you're always ready. Oh, and it's got this one cool touch. The backup magazine can be stored right in the adjustable buttstock for quick access. Owners rave about the rifle's practical features. It comes with folding front and rear sights, an 11-inch high-performance barrel, and a vertical front grip, all designed to enhance accuracy and ease of handling. Plus, the adjustable cheek riser ensures a rock-solid grip for a steady aim that helps you shoot more accurately. Number 5. Umarex T4E HDS. The Umarex T4E HDS, short for Home Defense Shotgun, is a double-barreled CO2-powered launcher built for personal protection and recreational use. With a price tag of around $139.95, it's the cheapest option on this list. But don't let the price fool you. This thing packs more power than any other non-lethal option in its price range. This shotgun uses 68 caliber projectiles, giving you a choice of paintballs, rubber balls, or pepper balls, depending on your situation. These projectiles hit speeds of up to 324 feet per second, delivering enough force to make any would-be intruder regret their decisions real fast. Reloading the T4E HDS is a breeze thanks to its break-open design. Pop it open, load your rounds, and you're good to go. It runs on a single 12-gram CO2 cartridge, which gives you about 20 shots per cartridge. Its dual barrel gives you some cool firing options. You can shoot from the left barrel, the right, or both at the same time, giving you versatility depending on what you're up against. With an effective range of 66 feet, This shotgun is perfect for both indoor and close-range outdoor situations. It's compact too, measuring just 19.29 inches long and weighing 3.75 pounds, making it easy to maneuver in tight spaces. Users love the T4E HDS for its simplicity and reliability. Because it's a double-barreled shotgun, it doesn't have a complex recoil system, so there's less to worry about, and the quick-piercing CO2 setup lets you puncture the CO2 capsule instantly by simply tapping the bottom of the grip, so it's ready to fire when you need it most. The build quality is solid, with a double polymer body and an aluminum barrel that can take some abuse. It even comes with a Picatinny rail under the barrel for adding flashlights or laser sights, letting you customize it to your liking. All in all, the Umarex T4E HDS delivers a perfect mix of affordability, simplicity, and raw power. If you're looking for a no-nonsense, less lethal option to protect your home, this shotgun just might be it. Number 4. Grimburg FSC Carbine. At first glance, the Grimburg FSC Carbine might not seem all that impressive. Technically, it's not even a carbine. Sure, people like to call anything with a barrel under 20 inches a carbine, but let's be real. Most folks these days expect a carbine to have at least a 16-inch barrel. So why is it even on this list? Well, the FSC Carbine might look unassuming, but shoot the damn thing and you'll quickly realize it's a beast built for serious non-lethal defense. And its prohibitive price confirms that. It's selling for $1,749, so it's not for the faint of heart. But when you're looking for power, precision, and reliability in a non-lethal home defense tool, and you want the easiest to handle in the tightest spots, it's hard to beat what this little carbine offers. The FSC is specifically engineered to fire Grimburg's proprietary HP68 projectiles, delivering a hard-hitting 28 to 32 joules of kinetic energy per shot. These projectiles are designed to incapacitate and deter threats effectively, even when dealing with intruders who might be wearing thick clothing. The FSC Carbine doesn't just sting, it stops people in their tracks. And with a consistent output for over 30 rounds, it's built to last in a crisis. This dandy little pistol is compact yet powerful, measuring just 20 inches in overall length, making it effortlessly to maneuver indoors or in tight spaces. It weighs only 3.9 pounds, so it's light enough for most users to handle comfortably without sacrificing durability. The rifle barrel is capable of achieving tight 1-inch groupings at distances of 20 feet or more, exactly what you need in high-stress situations. The platform is based on the First Strike FSC pistol, but Grimburg has taken it to the next level. The modifications include drilled and tapped Picatinny rails, allowing for red dots, tactical flashlights, etc. This flexibility means you can outfit the FSC Carbine to suit your specific home defense setup. The CO2-powered system provides reliable, consistent shots with no need to worry about complex maintenance or failing mechanisms. Each shot is as powerful as the last, giving you peace of mind that this carbine will perform when it matters most. Number 3. Byrna Mission 4. If the idea of a CO2-powered non-lethal modeled after an AR-15 sounds appealing to you, the Byrna Mission 4 might be right up your alley. It packs decent firepower, is fully customizable, and comes with a solid 19-round mag capacity. Now here's the downside. The Byrna Mission 4 isn't cheap. With an MSRP of $699, it's definitely a splurge. Honestly, I'm not a fan of that price point. For the same money, you could get a Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 3 chambered in 5.56 and maybe a couple of boxes of ammo. So as far as value, I hate to say it, but the Byrna Mission 4's value just isn't there for me. That said, if you do decide to drop the cash on one of these, you're getting a reliable, well-built piece of equipment. Its AR-15 inspired design makes it look intimidating enough to make most intruders think twice about continuing their bad decisions. Plus, it's got some cool features like automatic firing mode, 2 19-round magazines, and a tactical buttstock. As for performance, The Mission 4 runs on an 88-gram CO2 canister that gives you enough juice to fire off 50 to 60 rounds of Byrna's kinetic projectiles. These projectiles travel at a velocity of 325 feet per second, delivering up to 22 joules of energy. Combine that with its effective range of about 50 meters, and the Mission 4 is more than capable of handling most home defense scenarios. Oh, and you get 95 of those projectiles right out of the box, which means you're good to go from day one. So while it's non-lethal, it's no less intimidating. Its aggressive design is enough to make most intruders think twice. Number 2. Umarex T4E 40J HDX68. This here's the beefed up version of the 16J HDX, Umarex's weaker CO2 powered shotgun. And it used to be the most powerful, less lethal home defense option on the market until just earlier this year. More on that later. The Umarex 40J HDX68 is capable of generating 40 joules of energy, which is why it's in a league of its own, and that is all thanks to its power source. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. The weaker 16-joule version of the HDX uses up to two 12-gram CO2 cartridges loaded into a tube in the stock. A dual cartridge adapter lets you run both cartridges simultaneously for extra juice. But this 40-joule version of the HDX steps things up with an 88-gram CO2 canister that screws into place instead of using the dual 12-gram setup. Here's the trade-off though. Because the 88-gram canister screws in, the 40-joule model doesn't have Umarex's quick piercing feature that's standard on many of their CO2 guns. So while you're getting a serious power boost, you lose a bit of the convenience. Other than the power source, finish, and price, the 40-joule version works just like its 16-joule sibling. Both function like real pump-action shotguns, with a pistol grip, and even the safety is modeled after a traditional 12-gauge shotgun. A small crossbolt located on the back of the trigger guard. It comes with a high magazine capacity, holding up to 16 rounds of ammo. That's about 9 to 11 rounds more than your average pump-action shotgun. Like most pump shotguns, the magazine is built right into the HDX, but the way you load it is a bit different. Instead of a standard tube feed, the ammo is loaded through a side port. Normally, on a pump-action shotgun, that side port is where the spent shells get ejected. But on the HDX, it's purely for loading. Don't worry though. Loading is super easy thanks to an adapter that helps guide the ammo into place. When you're not using the adapter, it tucks neatly into the grip, so it's always handy but out of the way. The Umarex HDX68 checks all the boxes for a solid, less lethal home defense tool. It delivers serious stopping power while looking and feeling like a pump-action shotgun. And yes, even the 4-end pump action makes that classic intimidating clack-clack sound that's sure to make any intruder think twice. Prices vary between $350 and $400, but you're getting a whole lot of non-lethal stopping power for your money. Number 1. Genesis Arms Gen 12 LL. And finally, let's talk about the best non-lethal home defense shotgun for 2025. The Genesis Arms Gen 12 LL. It made its debut at SHOT Show 2024 and immediately grabbed attention as the semi-automatic shotgun built for less lethal applications. It uses Genesis Arms' own recoil system, but sticks to the AR platform. So if you're already comfortable with AR-style controls, this thing will feel like second nature. This shotgun is optimized to fire powerful 12-gauge non-lethal beanbag rounds that have just enough force to reliably cycle the action. It takes Genesis Arms Gen 12 magazines. Giving you options for a 5-round, 10-round, or even 15-round capacity thanks to their new drum mags. The Gen 12 LL can also fire live 12-gauge ammo, like subsonic 900 feet per second double-aught buck or 1600 feet per second Magnum shells. But don't make a habit of it. This shotgun isn't rated for regular use with live rounds, so doing so could result in a kaboom. It's built with a compact 10.5-inch smoothbore barrel, making it great for tight spaces. The frame is lightweight but tough, thanks to its 6061 aluminum construction, so you won't feel like you're lugging around a tank. The delayed blowback system is a proprietary design that keeps everything running smoothly, even with less lethal rounds. It's also compatible with DPMS Gen 1 308 lower receivers, so if you've got an AR-10 setup, you can swap out parts and customize it however you like. That flexibility is a huge plus. And let's not forget the intimidation factor. This thing looks fierce, which might be all it takes to de-escalate a threat before you even pull the trigger. Unfortunately, Genesis Arms hasn't listed an MSRP on their website yet, so you'll have to reach out directly to get pricing details. But for anyone serious about less lethal defense, the Gen 12 LL is hands down the best choice. And there you have it, the top 6 non-lethal home defense guns for 2025. Each offers a unique combination of power, practicality, and intimidation factor for those who want solid home protection without relying on real steel. But what do you think? Did we miss any of your favorites? Or do you have a go-to non-lethal gun that you think deserves a spot on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated. Thanks for watching.